Hi Virgo, my name is Alison and I am Healing Dove Tarot, here to do a reading for you during the new moon, the Aries new moon, from the 16th of April to the 15th of May 2018. Now reading is for Virgo Sun, Moon and Rising. Virgos, this new moon is quite potent. It is the astrological new year, beginning of the astrological new year. So things have felt for you for the past 3 months leading up to this new moon, like a little bit all over the shop, a little bit chaotic, up, down, left, right. Just know that this is your perfect time to manifest all that you desire. If you have a spiritual practice, I recommend that you meditate and then take a blank piece of paper and actually write down everything that it is that you'd like to draw into your life, whether that be a new job, a new business opportunity, a new career, a new romance, a resurrection of an old romance, a child, anything in the material realm, whatever it is that you're wanting for and desiring, write that down so that the energy can come to you. Now, this is really important. Once you've done your manifestation and you've written it all down, you need to tear up the piece of paper or burn it. And the reason why we do this is so that we let go of control of our ego minds, of needing to hang on to an outcome or a specific date or time when it will be delivered to us. And by burning it and letting it go, you're symbolically surrendering to the universe and allowing it to happen in one of my favorite sayings, divine right order and divine right time. Okay, Virgo, so let's get started with your new moon reading. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me what are the messages that Virgo needs to know for the Aries new moon from the 16th of April 2018 to 15th of May 2018. Please show me, what does Virgo need to know? There we go. Nice energy, Virgo. Really nice. Yeah. Okay, Virgo. So at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is a air sign. It can represent a mature woman, a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini. If it's not, it can also be male, but if it's not a person within your life, this energy is quite cutting. It's showing me this is the overall arching energy of your reading. The Queen of Swords in traditional tarot, she holds a sword and she wields her hand. She's like giving out orders. It could be that you've taken on that energy, or someone around you has taken on that energy and they've been giving you advice. The message here really is to listen to yourself, to listen to your own inner knowing. We were just talking about manifestation, and the reason why I say that is because you're coming into this new moon period literally with the card of manifestation, the Magician. I love the Magician in this deck. It's showing the divinity, the ray of lights coming through, holding, you know, every aspect of the cards, the sword, the pentacles for wealth and abundance, the cup of love for emotions, and the wand for creativity. And on the chest, in the fur of this leopard, you can see the infinity sign. So it's showing a very mature, connected to spirit kind of individual. this is an incredible energy to go into the month with. You are very much either awakening or reawakening to your spiritual gifts. If you had a spiritual practice in the past, or you're meditating in the past and you stopped recently because it didn't feel right, or you were journaling in the past, or you were going to yoga in the past and you stopped for whatever reason, that's about to start again. It also shows me that if you have not felt very creative lately, or you've had like creative blocks, that's about to be removed from you. And the reason why I say this is because about having creative blocks is because you've got the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So this talks to me about the Ace of Pentacles is normally about manifesting wealth and abundance. It's the beginning of the Pentacle deck, so to speak, and it talks about bringing that money into you. And if you do something that's in the creative realm or whatever it is, this energy has been blocked for you. Could have something to do with a decision that was made due to this Queen of Swords, or this advice that was given to you from an older woman, or someone that's an air sign, or maybe it's just a woman that's in your life that you have connected with or let go of. That person is really blocking your energy, or has been blocking your energy. It could be someone at work as well. This can be seen as someone that can be very strong, but also very cutting with her words, very logical, but very cutting with her words. Whatever it is, it's something tied to this energy that's been blocking your creativity. The good news is that you're coming out of that, and you are moving into the energy of the Ten of Cups. That's just beautiful, Virgo. The Ten of Cups is emotional abundance. It's happiness in all forms, in both romantic love, in friendships, in family. It's really a card of a meeting of minds, a beautiful harmony between two people. I do see this is very much being twin flame energy, and the reason why I say that is because you have the mirror of the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom, two tens, wealth and abundance, love and abundance, and they're mirroring each other, which is just the irony, and the synchronicity is incredible. And that's also coupled with the High Priestess. You can see the 1111, but I'll come back to that in a minute. So you're moving out of this decision-making process, this feeling of like your creativity has been blocked. You're getting your own inner clarity, your own inner knowing. You're going back to spirit, going to what you know, and you're listening to yourself, and you're making a judgment call on what's right for you. And what's right for you is drawing in this abundance and opening yourself up to receive that abundance, because spirit's trying to give it to you. And the reason why I say that as well is because in your deep past, and what's crowning your reading is your deep past, you have the moon. So it was almost like, and it's quite funny, the timing of this is incredible. Under the full moon, the blue full moon, which I believe was on the 31st of the month, since then you felt like you haven't been able to think clearly. You've been unsure of your emotions. You could have been very emotional, and the moon can represent tears and crying. You can just have feeling of feeling low, not being able to see everything clearly. And this is in your deep past, so you're coming out of it, right? Because as I said to you before, you have this beautiful energy of the Ten of Cups about emotional balance, about all chakra points, all aspects of yourself, about being emotionally fed and balanced, and finally feeling safe and secure and fulfilled, which I know is important to Virgos. So this is in your deep past. You're letting go of that energy. And what's crowning you, what's crowning all of this for you about how you're moving into your future, so this is your past and this is your future, is the card of transformation, of death. So this card looks quite bleak in its illustration. In the traditional tarot, it's a very different card, but the meaning is the same. It's about death, ending of once was, ending of a cycle, of an uncertain cycle, of this uncertain energy, and stepping into one more of confidence, of knowing what you want, of where you're going, of knowing that you have all the tools in your toolkit to make the decisions about your career and your wealth, about your love, about your creativity. You've got the clarity, you know, and the strength to make these decisions now for yourself without having to listen to anyone else. I love the Death card. It's an incredible energy, and it brings you up into that of the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is the highest card in terms of money and wealth in the deck. In its upright form, it can literally mean a large windfall coming to you. It can be a payout of some size. It's about financial abundance. In the reverse, it's showing that it's blocked. Now, it could be that the reason why it's blocked is because you're just coming out of this energy as I'm doing this reading into that of the Magician, and you're needing to manifest and focus on what it is that's going to bring you financial stability. It could mean literally transforming a way that you do business. It could be that you have this epiphany moment, this aha moment of clarity around the new moon on the 16th to the 17th. And then it's suddenly everything's clear about how you actually should handle money within a business, or if you have business partners, how that works. If you work within a company, it's about how you can maximize making that money. If you work by yourself, it's all about changing your paradigm of the way that you're looking at something and re-energizing that coming through. If this is in relation to a relationship, as I mentioned before, I do see the twin flame relationship coming through here. You have two tens and you have the High Priestess. It's showing me that the need or the wanting to reconnect and to have this love and to have that union is there. It's just that it's blocked from either yourself or the other person. The feelings are still there, the emotional ties, the connection. You can see it there for both. One's radiating, one's connected. You're still connected in that way. It's just that it's blocked. However, it won't stay blocked for long, because you are moving into, and they literally came out as a pair, the Queen and King of Pentacles. So typically for Virgos, and don't get caught up on gender here for male or females watching, but the Queen of Pentacles represents the sign of Virgo and the King of Pentacles represents the sign of Capricorn. The reason for that is that Capricorn is cardinal earth. They are the strongest when it comes to the earth sign, and Virgos are, I think, your fixed earth. Either way, astrological differences aside, it's showing a pair, a king and a queen, both earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It could mean that you are dating a fellow Virgo, a Capricorn or a Taurus, or that they are your love interest, or you're bringing them back in. It's a really beautiful reconnection. It's showing really coming together, I think, if I'm doing my math right, around mid-May, just before the new Taurus new moon. And it's showing me that the outcome as you leave and go into that Taurus new moon is that you finally achieve balance and harmony with the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups could mean that there is a water sign involved. That is a Cancer, a Scorpio or a Pisces. It could be a water sign woman that's involved, or man. It could mean that that person is influential in this decision, or it could just mean a symbolism of balanced relationships, of harmony and emotions. I'll get some more clarity around that for you, Virgo, because you do have three queens here. There is a air sign, an older air sign woman. There is a middle-aged water sign, and there is quite a young earth sign. But let me get some more clarity on this for you. See what other messages that I get. Please give me more clarity on this Queen of Pentacles. So we have the Fool. So yeah, I very much see, if this is someone that you had a relationship with before, a fellow earth sign, I see that you're beginning a new leap of faith with that person in a relationship of some sort. This is zero, it's the Fool in traditional tarot. Can I please have another card of clarity about this water sign? Please show me. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. So if you're single or dating, it could mean that there is an offer coming in from a water sign. Someone wants to date you. Someone's kind of been watching you from afar. But this offer doesn't excite you. The Four of Cups talks about boredom. Yeah, it's nice to have. It's kind of flattering to the ego. And in this depiction here, it's being shown stuck in a bubble. So it's kind of like, oh, this offer's coming in, but is it really what I want? Am I going to connect with that person? And then the cards are telling me no. So it'll stroke your ego. It'll be an ego boost to whichever way it plays out. But it's showing me no, that this is not something that's going to fulfill you. And I just want to get one more card on this Queen of Swords. Very much about trusting your intuition here. You know deep within your soul what you need to do. And if it is in a commercial sense, if it is about restructuring a business, and I'm going to do health, wealth, and destiny next week. But if it is about restructuring the business, there's a block here to that abundance coming through. You'll figure out a new way to transform how you're doing business so that you can maximize your profit. But there is some sort of block here, and it's to do with this Queen of Swords, this air sign. Please show me. Can I have some more clarity about the Queen of Swords? What does Virgo need to know? Please show me. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Yeah, so what came out is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is about large institutions. It can represent the government. It can represent a board, a trustee, an investor, someone who wields great power in usually an institution. Could also, I keep seeing a mature older woman. It could also mean that that woman's married or coupled and she's giving advice on this connection and this relationship. If it is in relation to a business agreement, as I mentioned before, restructuring your business, you're going to need to, the advice is to heed a word of caution, of wisdom. Don't rush in. Really look at the fine print. Because something's not clear, something's not being shown to you. You'll find the way to restructure your business to make the money, but just don't jump in too quickly. Trust your intuition if it doesn't seem right. Okay, Virgo, so I am going to draw for you an additional guidance card. Overall, I think this is a beautiful reading. I see you really coming out of this stagnant energy from the full moon, stepping into your own, manifesting again, reconnecting with spirit, potential love reconnection for you. Okay, beautiful card. Solar plexus chakra, and you have accepting. This is number 24. And I'll read for you the message from the book as I see it. I think it's about accepting and letting go of what was, and understanding that you have the intuition. I think if you look quite clearly here, it's showing you have everything that you need. Trust your gut. Don't listen to other people and outside forces. And it says, in order to make any changes in life, you must first open your eyes and heart to see the truth between your current circumstances. Acceptance is one of the keys to fulfillment and success. Once you consciously see things as they are, then you have the ability to choose to accept or reject them. Think about all areas of your life. Are you fulfilled or are you settling? If you are settling, it's time to take action and make life changes. Are you settling with a water sign here, Virgo? Like ripples in the water, each thought and each step creates a current effect that directs the flow and energy with multiple connections and consequences. Accept that things that are out of your control and focus on the things you can affect. The more you focus on what you can change, the closer you will come to living a life at cause rather than a reactive life dictated by other people's advice. Wow, Virgo. Could that be any more prevalent? You can't write this. It's crazy. And there's a really nice mantra that's here. I don't know if you meditate, if you have a spiritual practice or not, but it's a really lovely saying. And it says, I accept all that I am and all that I desire to be. Gorgeous reading, Virgo. Acceptance of self, acceptance of your intuition. Beautiful new moon, beginning of the astrological year. It's your time. Go forth, conquer, be creative. Do well. All right, Virgo, that is your reading. I will be back with you again next week for your health, wealth, and destiny reading. Thank you. Take care.